Basically, we are a SaaS company that provides, we provide an application that helps our customers manage their people and projects easier than ever before. And because we're a SaaS application, we are just a cog in the overall architecture of our customers' IT infrastructure. And so it was extremely important for our customers to be able to exchange information between QuickArrow and their other applications, such as their CRM applications and their ERP applications and HR applications. So we looked at a lot of different options when it came to solving that issue for our customers. And we could either go and build a consulting organization that would then build custom code that would link our application to their applications, or we could go and we could acquire technology that would help our consultants do it, or we could leverage maybe other PS organizations, other professional services organizations. And really, we ended up finding more of a hybrid of that. We couldn't, if we went to build a consulting organizations that took technical resources that are not commodities in today's market, and every technology resource that we had, we wanted to put them on our core technology. So really, building a consulting team was not something that was viable for us. So we really needed help from a technology perspective and from a resource perspective. What ended up really driving us choosing Pervasive was the fact that they helped us with an immediate need that we had, which was integrating directly with SalesForce. A lot of our customers are SalesForce users, and we needed to be able to turn those integrations out very quickly, within days. And so we partnered with Pervasive and used some of their technology and some of their connectors in order to solve that problem. Well, as time went on, we had more and more customers bringing on other applications to us that they wanted to integrate. And so it just made a lot of sense for us to talk to Pervasive and say, hey, can you solve these problems also? And we want to do it in a way where we don't have to build a consulting team to do it. And so Pervasive came in and they said, yes, we can help you with your integration strategy, number one, so at a very high level. And number two, we can help you execute on that with technology and then also with your professional services group. And then if we overwhelmed them, they also then had partners that we could tap into to help actually implement integrations that we had. So the main features that we ended up coming up with as a solution was basically to productize specific types of integrations. So we have a CRM integration, right? And that process looks pretty much the same across all CRM applications. So that we have accounts and we have opportunities in our CRM application, and those need to come over and create clients and projects in our application. It doesn't matter if it's SalesForce or if it's Microsoft CRM or if it's Siebel, and then so what we did is we built the processes inside of Pervasive that enabled CRM applications to transfer that data over to us. And then where Pervasive comes in is that when it ends up being Siebel or SalesForce, they then plop in their connector that then pulls the data out and then runs through that same process. So what it ended up doing for us, number one, it helped us with our sales cycles because we could go in and when people said, hey, can you integrate with X? We say, well, we can integrate with pretty much anything now because we have Pervasive. And secondary, we understand what it takes to integrate with a CRM system because we know what that process looks like. So our solution ended up being a package of a type of integration in combination with a connector that allowed us to integrate with pretty much anything on the market. I had mentioned before that we'd thought about putting together a consulting group and building our own integrations or leveraging technology. And in fact, when I started at QuickArrow, they hired me basically to productize our web services because our customers wanted to integrate. And after further investigation, I found the real purpose is that we want our customers to integrate, right? And no matter how much we productized our web services API, our customers may not have had the capability, the time, or the money to actually go and build these integrations, right? So we actually worked on an integration strategy, and that was one where we decided on building out-of-the-box processes for specific types of applications, whether they be ERP applications, HR, or CRM. So the time and the difficulty there was actually to build that strategy. and present it in a way that our sales group could actually present that to our prospects and our customers so that they could understand what an integration looks like when it comes to integrating with QuickArrow. After that, the effort went into building those processes, building standard components that talk to our web services, and training the Pervasive group on how to implement integrations with us. And once we've done that, Pervasive is able to build integrations within weeks, sometimes days, when we go to implement. How would I compare where we were before we used Pervasive and where we are today is really a black and white, because before we were using Pervasive, we weren't solving our integration problem. So I like to say, now that we're using Pervasive, we can deliver integrations in a matter of weeks instead of never. Before Pervasive, we literally put the integration problem on our customers' shoulders and said, here's a way you can integrate, you can go ahead and do that. And before we started working with Pervasive, we have 10 customers out of our over 300 plus building integrations with us. Now with Pervasive, we've probably built 70 integrations.